Hello everyone, welcome to today's class. So for today we'll be taking lowest common multiple. Lowest common multiple. Example 1, find the LCM. Find the LCM, that's lowest common multiple of 8 and 12. Find the lowest common multiple of 8 and 12. So let's see what we'll get there. Lowest common multiple of 8 and 12. Oh, line did not need to be that long. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's see what we get. 8 and 12. This is 8 and this is what? 12. Now, what is the principle for LCM? The principle for LCM is that when you are dividing, you have to divide till we get to 1, 1. We have to divide everything till we reach 1, 1. But how do we start? We start with work and divide everything, just as if we are doing for HCF. So let's see, work and divide the two of them. Go with 2. 2 can divide this. So 2 into 8, that will give us 4. 2 into 6, that will give us 2 into 12, that will give us 6. And then we check. 2 can still divide the two of them. So 2 into 4, that will give us 2. 2 into 6, that will give us what? 3. Then what do we do next? Let me clean some of this out. Okay. So we continue. Now at this point, nothing can divide 2 and 3. Nothing can divide 2 and 3. So what do? We divide them individually. We'll take them individually. So what do we now do? But remember, in HCF, we would stop here for HCF. But in LCM, you have to take it till you get 1, 1 at the end. So we'll go with what? We'll take 2. 2 into 2 to give us what? 1. Now, 2 into 3, of course, will be a remainder. So whenever this cannot divide the number, what we do, we just bring down the number. So we just bring down 3. Go again. We have 2 and 3 left here. So nothing can divide the two of them except 1, and we are not using 1 to divide. So we divide them individually. So 2 into 2 will be 1. 2 into 3, that would involve being us having a remainder. So what do? We just bring down that 3. Now this is already 1, so we'll do what? We'll use 3. 3 into 1, that involve remainder. So what do? We bring down our 1, and then 3 into 3, that will give us what? 1. We've gotten what we are looking for. So our LCM is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. So we are multiplying all this, and that will give us 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8, 8 times 3, that will give us 24. Okay. Example 2, solution. Find the least number. Have you seen list? Find the least number that is divisible by 12, 16, and 24. Find the least number that is divisible by 12, 16, and 24. The least number. So that's LCM, the smallest. So let's see. We have 3 numbers here. So let's see what we can do to them to give us our LCM. So have our line here, have our line here, and then we also have our line here. Okay, so let's see. We have 12, we have 16, and then we have 24. Okay, So what can divide 12, 16, and 24? We have 2 can go. So we start with 2. 2 into 12, that will give us 6. 2 into 16, that will give us 8. 2 into 24, that will give us 12. What else can divide? 2 can also divide. 2 can still divide 2. 2 into 6, 3. 2 into 8, 4. 2 into 12, that will give us what? 6. Please make sure you use what can divide all of them first. Then when you are now left with what can not, or when you now reach a point where nothing can divide everything, you start taking them individually or in twos. Now let's see. Nothing. Okay, 3 and 6 have something in common. Even 4 and 6, but nothing can really divide the three numbers. So what we do is we start with 2. If we come start with 2, please do well. Don't use 3 and use 4 and use 6. No. Some of them, maybe if you are dealing with cases like of three numbers like this, you can have two. You can have two that have something in common. So use small numbers like 2, 3, and 5. 2, 3, and 5. So 2 into 3, and that will give us what? That will give us, there will be a remainder, so we bring down our 3. 2 into 4, that will give us what? 2. 2 into 6, that will give us what? 3. There's still 2 here, so let's clear that 2. 2 into 3, bring down your 3. 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 3, we have what? Bring down your 3. And then we have 3. 3 into 3, 1. 3 into 1 here, 1. And 3 into 3, 1. So we are done with that, and then our LCM will be equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, and then times 3. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 2, 16. 16 times 3 will give us 48. And that brings us to the end of our LCM. So you have activities here. Find the LCM. Please, LCM is very important. It goes a long way when dealing with fractions. That will be our next topic. So LCM is very important. Please do well to go through all the questions one by one carefully, please. Okay, if you have any complaint, you can drop it in the comment section. I'll do my best to attend to all your questions. Thank you for watching this video. Do well to like, subscribe, and share to others. See you in our next class.